I will never forget that feeling of waking up in the morning and boom, it hit me. I am in my brand new house. I remember looking over and seeing the sun rising above the tree line and it being one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. And realizing, wow, this is not a dream. I'm not at some hotel, Airbnb, vacation. This is home. I pray, my deepest desire is that everyone is able to experience that. It's breathtaking to know I prayed for this. Wow, I stood in faith for this. My husband and I, we cried for this. We dreamed for this. And I'm waking up in my brand new home. I remember I almost pushed him off the bed because I was trying to get his attention to wake up. Like, babe, we are here. If you are new here, my name is Jasmine Allen and my husband and I just purchased a 10-acre property with the goal of building a family compound. Welcome to my channel and I'm so excited that you can journey along with us. I was most excited to unpack my kitchen because that is what I missed the most. So if you don't know, while we were waiting for our home to be finished and to close, we were living with our church family. They were gracious enough to open the doors to our family, to our little ones, and all the things that come with us. And we just bless God for them. But I'm sure you could imagine it's hard because you're still not home. You're sharing a space and you're waiting to be in your own kitchen. You're used to cooking your own meals and your kids running around and making messes. And so I was looking forward to most being in my kitchen. I was unpacking all the boxes, all the Tupperware, the pots, the pans, the seasonings, the stuff for the pantry, like all the things, all the kitchen things. That was me. My husband pretty much was doing the rest of the house. I think the biggest thing I've been learning is really leaning into the journey, right? I'm still learning that this is a process. It's been a process. God made sure that this would take time. He made sure that our faith was complete, our perseverance was complete, being mature, not lacking anything. And so even in the unpacking, everything is everywhere. You know, the movers did good, but of course they had stuff kind of mixed up. So we're slowly building a rhythm. I think my husband was most motivated to unpack this house because he wanted to get everything out of the garage so he could build his dog kennel. It wasn't even a week's time that he had all the boxes out of the garage in the rooms they were supposed to go in. And then it's just left to us, me and him, to unpack them and put the clothes in the drawers and stuff on the hangers and all the things. I kind of like the fact that he was motivated in that way because it really expedited the process to the point where I was like, all right, girl, go ahead and get another box. Like, what you sitting down for? You still got some unpacking to do. One thing that just made this experience that much more fulfilling, we had surprise guests already. I'm talking about the first night we got there. We barely got in ourselves. My parents were gracious enough to surprise us, ride down, and really join in on this celebration with us. They were able to help us do a little unpacking. Now remember, we still had to move out of our church family's house too. So we really had 2 unpacking projects that we needed to do. They were able to meet them and got a chance to see kind of how we lived the last 2.5 months living with them, which really made me light up because my family at home is such a big part of my life, of my childhood. We are really family oriented. For them to be able to know, hey, we're taken care of down here. God has placed people in our lives to help give us what we need while we are here in our season here. And so them coming together, it was like, Lord, you did that. You did that. Plus, we had a lot of work to do. So we needed all hands on deck. Days go by, we're still getting accustomed. I'm trying to find the closest food line. I'm trying to see how quick I can get up and go. It is dark at night, okay? So it's just a whole nother way of living. But we were so fortunate that after a few more days, we had more guests. Our church leaders, our pastors came and joined us. They have been standing in faith with us on this 7-month journey. They were excited to taste the fruit of our obedience, our faith, our faithfulness to God, the way that we served throughout the entire process. and to really see the words spoken over us and to us, to see it before their own eyes. And it's so beautiful because throughout the process, when things didn't look so good for us, they never doubted. They never questioned God. They knew it was going to happen. The same way that they seen so much in us as a marriage when we were in some of our most troubling seasons and they spoke that over us, it was the same thing for this home ownership. They had no doubt in their mind that this would happen, even when Dre and I's faith began to waver. So it was that much more exciting for them to come in and walk around and see the house and walk the land because they were in it with us.